Hey, well, this is Zaccheus with another live word of the day. And I thank you for tuning in. If you're coming in for the first time, I thank you. If you've been consistently supporting me, I thank you as well. But on today's episode, I just felt it in my heart to talk about this more. Diabetes. Diabetes kills you slowly. That's what I entitled this video. Diabetes kills you slowly. Well, cancer seems like it kills you fast, but diabetes kills you so slowly. Why? Because for a long period of time, you gotta have 20 years on diabetes, and it breaks down. If you don't correct it, or don't exercise or do something about it, by start eating right, it breaks down every part of your body. You know, if you don't regulate the diabetes, you take an insulin to regulate it. If you don't, and if the longer you stay with diabetes, it can affect your kidneys, it can affect your teeth. You can lose your teeth, your eyesight. It can cause you to get gangrene eventually in your foot or any part of your body, gangrene. And I just want to talk about it. Why? Because I have a friend that's suffering from diabetes. I also have a relative that's a father suffering from diabetes, lost a limb, and also now he's about to get another amputation due to gangrene. And the thing is that we got to be careful what we put in our body community, careful how we treat our bodies. And if we indulge, again, the habits of indulging in sugary foods, salty foods, it could affect your body chemistry in many ways, more ways than one. More ways than one. Everything in moderation. If we don't learn how to eat proper, learn how to eat better, learn how to be mindful of what we take in our bodies, and learn how to practice eating good food and learn about eating good foods, it's going to affect us later on in life. Or some of us has affected us even now. Now I'm about to share this clip about type 1 diabetes. There's a type 1 and there's a type 2. And I'm gonna break down the symptoms of the effects of how you know the symptoms, how you know that you have diabetes, how you know that you're getting it, and there's signs that show there's signs that reveals to you that you're getting diabetes, and share this clip with you and get educated on it so you can know.
What are some of the signs that if parents notice in their kids, or even as adults, that could point you in the direction, hey, I should get checked out?
Well, Blake mentioned the weight loss.
Yeah.
Unexplained weight loss is a big one,
Mhm.
right? It's not 10 pounds. It's a significant amount of weight that's clearly unintentional. Polyuria, waking up frequently to urinate at night, nocturia.
Mhm.
It's another thing, right? When we talk about diabetes, it's the three P's: polyuria, polydipsia, polyphagia, right? You pee too much, you drink too much, and then you eat too much, right? But even though you're eating, you're losing weight, right? It's a catabolic state. So your body's burning all these calories and you become very thin, okay? If you look at the pictures of children in before insulin was developed, they were very thin. They were all bony. You can see their bones.
Yeah.
We don't see that now, thankfully, since we have insulin and all these new insulin delivery devices.
What are some of the signs?
So Blake Ferguson explained the symptoms of when you know you're getting diabetes. And the truth is that there's many ways to avoid it. Exercise, stay away from high fructose sugary fruit foods, high in sugar, sweet meats. Like, yeah, believe it or not. Um, these things, deli sandwiches, all these things can if you indulge in it overwhelmingly too much. Ice cream, Sodas, can't leave sodas out. I stopped drinking sodas years ago, many years ago. I didn't like the feel of it. Got me bloated and burping and no good, no good. But it's not good for you at all. So there's many ways to avoid and indulgent diabetes. I've seen people make hot cocoa and put sugar in it. Hot cocoa mix already have sugar in it. You don't need to add more sugar to a hot cocoa. There's many things that people add sugar to. You don't need to add a sugar to it. I've seen people drink a Coca-Cola soda and also eat a Snickers candy bar. Now, there's people that have diabetes that do need to eat that right away because of they might get they slip into they might get sick or they might have an episode, so they need to they hurry up and eat that sugar right away. But if you can avoid getting diabetes, avoid it. Avoid it by any means necessary. Avoid it. And if all you do is come home from work and you just eat and sit in front of the TV for hours, my friend, that's a recipe for disaster. You have to maintain an active life. You can work, you can go to the gym 3 days a week. You don't have to go 5 days a week. You go 3 to 2 days a week. You don't have to. But to sit in front of the TV and that's all you do when you come home, nothing wrong with that, doing that once in a while. Nothing wrong with doing it once or twice, but just to sit for hours. Hours, that's the thing. The key thing is to sit for hours, just indulging and just eat stuff in your face and not making exercise part of your life. Like I said before, 2 to 3 days a week, or if you're trying to lose weight, at least 5 days a week. At least I forgot to put that in. At least 5 days a week, and watch what you eat, because you can work out a lot, but if you're not eating right, you're working out. Your workout is in vain. So remember, 90% is what you eat, what you put in your body. And if you exercise, you can avoid getting diabetes. You can avoid it because let me tell you something: there's no smooth road, no sweet road. And I know people personally that suffer with this disease. So do yourself a favor and make exercise part of your life. Make it part of your life and make sure you get you educated on eating the right foods. What God put on the earth is what he give is good. It's good for your body. What God has planned put on the earth, what grows from the earth is good for your body. The man-made sugary things, the salty foods, the cold cuts, no good. But what God has put on the earth to grow is good for you. There's no quality of life. No quality of life when you gotta take insulin every single day. There's no quality of life when you have to take insulin. Give yourself needles every single day just to watch your sugar, your blood levels, your sugar levels. It is not the quality of life you want. It is that to me. It's not a good quality of life when you gotta poke your skin every single day with a needle. So do yourself a favor and make exercise, make eating right part of your lifestyle.
If you have type 2 diabetes, listen up. Here's something that the other health professionals aren't telling you. Type 2 diabetes is a case of insulinomia or insulin resistance due to elevated blood sugar. One of the main recommendations associated with this is to lower blood sugar, you consume less sugary foods. What if I told you it was another way to increase insulin sensitivity and lower blood sugar? There is. You need to get your body better at burning sugar, and you need to burn the remaining stored sugars in the body. Now, how do you do this? Strength training elevates your metabolic rate, making it easier for your body to be able to burn sugar. Intermittent fasting actually helps your body to clear out stored sugars to help you become more insulin sensitive. But there is a right and a wrong way to combine strength training and intermittent fasting. And if you want to learn the right way that I teach to my clients, comment the word "me" below, and I'll see if I can help you.
So Corey Armstrong is gonna teach you. He's just explain type 2 diabetes and how to defeat it. And he mentioned fasting, which is not easy to do. That's why he's recommending classes that you take with him. He mentioned fasting, and he also mentioned just your strength, lifting weights, like a substitute from staying away from, because in the morning you said if you eat oatmeal you're gonna add sugar to it. You're gonna add sugar to it. And when we go to amusement parks, how many people go to amusement parks and they buy funnel cakes? They buy funnel cakes. I don't eat funnel cakes, and I've never heard of fried Oreos or fried Twinkies at amusement parks. I heard of it. I never heard of I've seen it, but I never tasted. Excuse me. I've seen it, but I never tasted. And I don't want to taste it. How you frying fried Oreos are already sweet, high in sugar. A lot of sugar in Oreo cookies. A lot of sugar in Twinkies. So why would you dip it in a dough, fried dough, and that's more cholesterol, more candidate for diabetes? Everything in moderation, maybe a little taste, but not every time you go to a amusement park, you gotta indulge in fried Oreos or fried Twinkies or funnel cakes. There was a woman I know personally, that we know, me and my wife know personally, that defeated diabetes. Okay? By just going to Zumba 4 days a week. Going to Zumba 4 days a week, she was able to defeat diabetes. Why? Because of determination. Why? Because she wanted to make a change. Why? Because she wanted to eat right. Eat right, watch what she eat, be mindful of what she put in her body chemistry, and also Zumba. Go to Zumba. It's fun. It's music. If you like music, you like dancing, you're gonna love Zumba. Try it. Don't knock it until you try it. There's LA Fitness, there's Crunch, many gyms that you can attend that does Zumba classes that you can join every week. If diabetes runs in your family, you gotta be extra careful. Like it runs in my family, so now that I'm this age and it runs in my family, I'm even more careful than ever before. I do try to make it a habit to go to the gym at least 3 days a week. I do try to make it a habit to eat right, make sure that if I consume fluids, it's mainly water. I don't drink the sodas. I don't drink the sweet juices. I once in a while a smoothie once in a while, but regular sodas, no. Don't do not drink soda. Too much high in sugar. Do not drink that. Sweet drinks, Snapple, no. Even vitamin water, high in sugar. If you're not exercising on a regular, if you're not lifting weights, exercising, running, and keeping yourself active, certain, yeah, you gotta keep yourself active. We're made to move. That's made to stay still. We're made to move, not sitting in front of the TV and when you come home soon, the only thing you have to look forward to is coming in front of the TV, watching YouTube and watching your favorite apps. But as long as you learn to get educated, I say this: as long as you're getting educated, if you're going in, if it's just for pleasures and just kicking it and just sitting down and stuff in your face, just watching things that's not gonna help you in the future, not gonna edify you. Nothing wrong with watching little entertainment here and there, but when you indulge in it every single moment, every single time, and just sit there and just stuff your face, that's when you're going to give yourself problems, because our bodies are made to keep moving. Our bodies are made to keep pushing and moving and physically getting up and going. So we got to be mindful of them things. We got to be mindful of them things. We got to be careful of how we treat our body. Our body's a temple. We got to treat our body right. So, yeah, man. And like I said before, a lot of some family members, friends suffer from diabetes. It's a battle. If you, it's a battle. It's a, especially when you've been on it for so many years, you haven't make an effort to try to work your way out of it. That like a friend that's been to Zumba, she made it a lifestyle going to Zumba, and she was able to gain victory over diabetes. I applaud her because that what a testimony. I applaud her. So if you're battling with diabetes, you can do the same too. You don't have to just dwell on it and stay in it. You can defeat it. You can defeat it with the grace of God and with God's help. You can become a victory over your blood sugar diabetes. And it's so subtle. You can start eating chips and then um be watching video, YouTube video after YouTube video. The next thing you know, become like a couch potato. And you're not exercising, not moving your body. Every now and then, there's nothing wrong with everything in moderation. Every now and then, you want to watch a little, want to relax, lay back, and watch a little TV. Nothing wrong with that. But when you do it for hours, hours in, as soon as you come back in from your daily routine of working, or you're going to work, or you're in classes, the first that you just sat there and you do nothing else, just watch TV and eat. And when you're on the go, a lot of us are on the go, and we don't have the time to make breakfast, so we buy breakfast. And that's very subtle. Be mindful of going to McDonald's, going to Burger King or McDonald's, and getting a breakfast sandwich. You never, it just, and then you have the McGriddle sugar. Then you have a sugary tea. Put a lot of sugar in your tea, or or you put milk, and then you add sugar to your coffee. And next thing you know, then you realize you're a borderline diabetic. Learn to make your own food at home. Make your own food at home, because when you go to the deli and you ask for the sandwiches and they put the mayo and you eat that, let's say once a week. Once a week, it's no good. No good. The meat, and believe it or not, you can get diabetes this way. Believe it or not, by going to get hot dogs, drinking Mountain Dew soda, buying deli sandwiches, then you borderline for diabetes, because not only just sugary candy and sugary cakes and cupcakes and donuts can give you diabetes. It's when you eat it so much. Also, believe it or not, sandwiches can also be a contributor to diabetes, and people don't believe that, but it's true. Your cold cut sandwiches, your ham, your spice hams, your cheese, all the meats you put into the sandwich. And be careful who you hang with, because you could be and you have some friends that every time you hang with them, they're buying pizza every week. On Fridays, they buying donuts in the morning, or they just indulging because they're indulging giving you donuts, and suddenly you have it. You're like, wait a minute, how did I get diabetes? Oh, listen, it's habits, and and also your habits and your lifestyle. Who do you surround yourself with, and your lifestyle. Your lifestyle. Do you buy donuts? Do you eat donuts, sugary donuts? And you buy it twice, 3 times, sometimes 3 times a month. Do you buy one get one free ice cream? I had to stop my kids with that. Okay, diabetes runs in my family, so nothing wrong with eating ice cream. Maybe I would say once every 4 months, or once every 3 months. That's okay. It's okay, but when you indulge every month and you indulge once a week, buy one get one free on a Wednesday, that's when you put yourself in danger. Are you always invited to a barbecue now that the weather's getting nicer? It's getting nice. The weather's getting a little warm. It's getting there. Not quite there yet. Still breezy, still cold. But are you getting invited to barbecues with all the sauces? Ketchup, you got the ketchup, you got the barbecue sauce, and then you're eating um the food, like the barbecues and the spare ribs and the barbecue chicken, and you're eating it all, and you're eating it every time you go to get invited to go to a barbecue. Listen, believe it or not, contributing factors, if you eat it and you indulge in it it can trigger the diabetes, where you just like, man, how do I get it? But and there's people that's walking out there right now that's borderline diabetic. So take what I'm saying serious. Yes. Please make H2O a habit. I made it a habit. I made it a habit because sugar makes you gain weight. Sugar makes you gain weight, and now then you're a candidate for diabetes. So make sure that you have that water next to you. If you heard that drinking water out of a glass is better, that's what I heard. But make sure you have a water by you, and you always, even when you eat a meal, always drink water. And some of us are not gym people. Some of us like the outdoors. Some of us don't go to gym, so we like the outdoors. So you can power walk. I made a video about that maybe last week or 2 weeks ago, about simply just walk. Don't have to run, but if you walk with a brisk walk, moving your arms, that's a form of exercise, less impact on your knees, and it's still an exercise that you can do when the weather is nice. You can do that, or you can join a local gym. Try something new. It doesn't hurt to try. Try it. Try it. I know it's a mental thing. It's a mental thing to try something new. You feel that you're gonna go maybe 1 2 weeks and then go just don't go at all. There's people that have gym memberships that they barely go. They barely go. But you make it a lifestyle, it will be no regrets. Your body will be thanking you. It will be thanking you for making exercising a lifestyle. Now the live word of the day is coming to 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verses 19 to 20. Do you know that your body is the temple of the Holy Spirit within you, whom you received from God? You are not your own. You were bought at a price. So glorify God in your body. So we gotta glorify God in our body. We, especially as followers of Christ, we gotta take care of our bodies. God gave us his body to take care of. So we gotta take care of it. We can't destroy it with foods that are not healthy, unhealthy, fully saturated with sugar, made from artificial flavors and not even grown on the earth, from the earth, but it's just junk food, basically junk food. And we're just feeding our bodies and not being mindful what we eat. We will pay the piper. So, but this is Zaccheus with another live word of the day. God bless and be safe out there. Peace and blessings. Until next time, God bless and thanks for tuning in. Share, like, also subscribe to our channel, Zaccheus Gospel.